Hello everyone. Today, let's focus on one very important question scenario, and with the help of that, we will understand how the same count function can act differently. Let's start this video. So, let's imagine one day our manager asks that how many customers got a bonus. Now, since you are the lead developer there available, now you need to answer this. So what do? You run one SQL query and get 100. Then you understood that okay, 100 people got bonus in your company. Then you use the same query, just tweaked one part of it, which is on the count function, and you got now when you run that query, it is getting 60 records. So same table, same filter, but different count. So today we will understand count star, count column, and count one don't always behave the way we think. So now since we know the scenario, let's first see the table. So I have taken a very small table, not a 100 record count, because we just need to understand the logic here. In employees table, we have three columns: employee ID, name, and bonus. So employee ID 1, 2, 3, 4, there are 4 employee IDs. These are having the following names. And only I can see Alice and Charlie has got bonus. And these two, Bob and Dinah, needs to work hard to get bonus on the next cycle. Now, what will happen when we will run the query? Let me first create this table. Then what we will do, we will try to run that query. So I have written the script here. Maybe I'll try to add the script in description or in comments. If you don't find it in description, please let me know in the comments. I'll add there. Okay. And let me just run this. No need to uncomment. Let's see if we got the table or what. Yeah, we have the table now. Now what I will do is we will write one query, and the query goes like this. Select count star from DVO employees. I hope I'm writing that's not the right name. Capital E. Okay. Now let me run this. Based on this query, we got to know. Maybe we can write this as total bonus. Total count who receive bonus. Let us keep as total count for now. 1 minute. Let's run only this one. So with this query, what we can see is that there are 4 people who have got the bonus. But when we check the table, it is not true, right? And this can cause our job at stake. Our job is at stake by trusting this count function. So what we will do is we will do some analysis. Now, since we just need to know the detail of bonus, how many people have got bonus, what I'll do is I'll try to tweak it with the column name, which is bonus. And let's run this. Now see, I'm getting 2, which is correct. Since we have 2 person or employees who have got the bonus. So this makes a clear distinction that the same count function when used differently will give different result. So the key takeaway which we can understand from here is that count star is actually how many rows do I have. In English, in layman terms, count star answers how many rows do I have in that table. It doesn't care whether we have null data here in any column or not. If there is a value, even it is a 0, it is a null, it will not. It will just see the complete rows and count it. So count star will count how many rows do I have. Now what will happen to count column? Count column answers the rows where that column is not null, as we have seen in count bonus. So what count bonus did was that this bonus was the table. If we see the table again here, let me run this. So bonus was the column, and over here only two non-null values were there. So what count bonus did gave us 2 in the return as a record count in return. So count bonus will answer or count any specific column will answer the rows of that column which are not null. And there is one more thing which usually developers do. Even I was not aware of it at some point of time at my early stages, which is count one. And what is count one? I was not understanding. Then what I did was I did one small trick. One day I came back home from office and ran this to understand what is this. When I ran this, I figured out that it is actually same as count star. If we see here, I have written also count one is equal to count star. So if we remember these three words, these three sentences, we will never be confused on count star, count column, and count one. Actually, count one and count star are same. So the main difference lies between these two only. And when we have a clarity on this, we will never be afraid of it. Now, since we have understood this, let me solve one more problem to have much more clarity on these three. It's a brush up or a practice question, we can say. First, we have to again creating a new employee table, and this time there are 4 columns: employee ID, name, bonus, and city. Let me write it over here. Employee table. So what we will do is we will try to drop that table and again create a new table. For that, I have written the script, so no need to worry. I'll just run the script and we will have that table handy. Execute. See, this time we have this. Now, uh, I just hope, let us suppose if someone asks us to differentiate between these, you are sitting in an interview, so you can use this question, this table, and then you can explain them what actually is the difference. So, what we can do over here is, let me think, if we group this by city, and then after grouping it by city, we can differentiate that count star, count one, and count. Okay. So let me write a query. What I am trying to actually do is I'll take this table, I'll group the records based on city, and one time I'll use one column I'll create which using count star, which will be total employees, and one will be count bonus, which will be employees with bonus. So let me first write it, because when we write a query, we have more clarity rather than speaking on it. Select city, comma, count star as total employees, count bonus as total bonus. Total employee receiving bonus, or let's keep like this. Employee with bonus. From dbu dot employee. What we will do is we will actually group this, group by city. So what we will got to know when we run this query, that how many employees are there in a city, and how out of those employees, how many employees got a bonus. Let's see, if I have written that query correct or not. tbu.employees. Okay, sorry. That is a S over here. Okay, let's execute this one. So as we can see that Mumbai is a city. There are total 2 employees. Only 1 employee got bonus this time. And in Pune, this is the same scenario. So I think now we have a clear vision on what is actually count star, count one. And if in an interview anyone asks you a difference, I am sure that you will be able to answer the question confidently with this example which I have just shared with you. I have one, how do I say? I have one question for the viewers, which everyone is viewing or seeing this. Let us suppose, even I am not aware of this answer. I'm just asking you all so that you can do something analysis and let me know. Let us suppose on this table, we would have one more column, which is employee 5, comma, maybe I am the one, Asif, not, okay, nothing, Let's write null, comma, null, comma, null. Let me check if we have added any constraint over here or not. Okay, so this is a constraint primary key, so I think we will not be able to add this one null. Let us suppose, let's do this analysis, whether we will be able to add it. Let me know whether you will be able to add this row or not. And if not, then why we are not able to add this row. In case if we are able to add this, my question to you is, what will be the result for count star, count one, and count bonus? Please let me know. And if you want to if you want to learn more about these tricks, I have also shared one more video on not in getting 0 records. When I'm using not in my query, I'm getting 0 records. You can check that also. And please, if you like the way I teach or if you understand what I teach, please try to like, share, and subscribe to my channel SQL with Asif. Thank you so much.